Hello everyone, how are we doing? How are you doing actually? I'm doing great. We are going to be watching scary paranormal videos that shouldn't exist. So I hope you're ready, grab a drink and a snack, you know the drill, and I say let's just get straight into it.
Normally, when something that we can't fully understand happens to us, we tend to look for an explanation. Say for instance that you see something otherworldly or you hear something that you can't quite explain just next to you inside your home. Most of the times, these kind of phenomena are coined
I saw that one in my video
and have
that I
been
did.
observed since ancient times throughout different civilizations. For some reason, these are the kind of experiences that tend to haunt us at night. And today, you're in for a treat because I will be analyzing the scariest and the most mind-blowing paranormal phenomena captured on camera.
We'll
Are
be
you
the
guys
judge
ready?
of that, eh guys?
Let's go.
Let's go! Impossible channel.
One curious thing about paranormal activity is that most of the times one will capture it on camera and not even know about it.
On a low quality
In
potato
culture,
camera.
Ghost spirits or demonic activity in general is taken very much seriously. Most of the times, they will refer to ghosts as jinn, which is an entity that can show up to people with good or evil intentions. And what's most curious about the Arab world is that they have some sort of chant to scare away or force evil entities that are present to show themselves. In 2009, a YouTube channel by the name of UK Now They're Out There uploaded a video where a group of people is exploring an abandoned school. Little did they know that there was something very wrong with this school and probably a good reason for it to remain abandoned.
I swear it's always the low quality videos though.
When exploring the building's upper floor, they find a locked door from which inside they hear a moaning sound. Scared now that they might not be alone and not knowing exactly if this is a dog or anything else, they start running towards the lower floor.
إذا لا تخلوني قدام وين دخلني؟ جايك روم 321 مكتوب لود.
Now exploring the building, they enter one of the classrooms with Allah, Allah written all over the chalkboard. In Arab
Have we
culture,
seen this one?
this is kind of like walking into a classroom with crosses drawn all over. It could be a sign that this building is indeed haunted. Now this is when strange things start happening. One of them says, "I feel something strange here." They go into one of the classrooms and this is what they captured on camera.
الحمد لله على الباب. لا يبقى
It's like they didn't even see it.
Now they didn't notice this at the time, but when they enter one of the classrooms you can see what appears to be a headless, transparent figure walking towards them. And it appears that this thing, whatever it is, wasn't there. Watching in slow-mo, it's as if it's materializing walking towards them. And what's most baffling is that in this exact moment, you can hear an Arab chant in the background just outside the building. One of the boys even says, "Thank God someone is chanting because I was feeling strange. Can we get out of here?" In your opinion, what is really going on here? Could this be some sort of glitch, or is it the real deal? Paranormal investigators explain that most of the times they do what they do because something happened during their childhood, something that they can't explain. However, being a paranormal investigator isn't that easy because most of the times nothing happens, nothing is recorded on camera, and it can be very much boring. Not only that, for many reasons, it is quite dangerous to go into an abandoned building or house in the middle of the night searching for the paranormal. However, sometimes the unexplained is captured on camera. And this is exactly what happens in Ross Allison's YouTube channel. A friend of hers was investigating a house when all of a sudden she felt a dark presence. She recorded nothing on camera, or so she thought. When the investigation ended, she went back home and felt as if something had followed her. For her surprise, the next day she woke up and she played back the audio tapes, and what she heard is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal. This is what happened.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I. Why do you follow me everywhere?
Oh, they're doing
I
an
know you need
EVP
my
session?
help, but I can't understand you. Please, can you just try to not...
In this video, Ross Allison's friend is showing other paranormal investigators what's been happening to her. She's going to talk to this dark presence, and then she's going to play back the tape live without any editing or tampering. And what you'll hear is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal.
I know you came with me from Rolling Hills, and I told you you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else. I'm going to turn it off now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Oh. She knows she's...
In your opinion, what is really going on here? Is this some sort of glitch, the recording system, or is it something else? There is a big discussion on the internet whether we can capture other frequencies that the ears and the eyes can't see with camera and video recorders. Enthusiasts say yes, that we can, and some experts say no, we can't. And indeed, it is something that we don't see every day. However, this next video that was taped in Japan by a taxi driver proves the contrary. A taxi driver picks up a client to drive him home, and he's taping everything with the CCTV camera. Right after that, he goes back to his station to see if he can pick up another client, and this is when things become very bizarre. A shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. However, there is absolutely no one there. And if we zoom in on this thing, whatever it is, we apparently can make out a face. The thing is, the same way it appeared,
oh, the grudge. He picked up the grudge.
And to this day, it's very hard to say if this video is real or not. Even so, moments after the video was originally uploaded, it became a viral discussion, and I can completely understand why. This is not the only video that portrays something like this happening. So that leaves us with the question, is this the real deal or not? In Malaysian culture, there is a belief that when a person dies, it will haunt its own grave for at least 7 days. Now, whether this is real or not, in a police station in Felda, 3 co-workers were working late at night when all of a sudden they captured a chilling figure on camera. The police officers are discussing how this specific night there is an eerie atmosphere to the police station. And at the same time, they're making jokes about this and that, when all of a sudden, things aren't that funny anymore.
Tu dia. Cik Mat ke Cik Mat? Tu dia. Awak tak ambil? Pulun baca bola ha, pulun.
Tu dah lilin, siap pasang lilin apa.
Makan ni mati.
Astagfirullah. Ya Allah. Jose, keluar.
Ya Allah. Tak tahu.
Pergi tengok. Ya Allah.
A white figure can be seen crossing the window in a rapid pace, and the officers are now scared. Startled, the person holding the camera doesn't want to go outside, while the rest of them do in search of this thing, but they don't find it. Taking into consideration their reaction, I don't think this is a prankster. Not only that, it's sort of dangerous to prank police officers in a police station late at night. However, I'm not too sure. What do you think? Is this a prankster or is it something else? Now, like I've said before, paranormal investigations, urban explorations, in general, going into an abandoned house or building can be very much dangerous for several reasons.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh my god. What the Bro.
But no one's there.
Bro. Holy sh.
So in my opinion, it's very important to go accompanied by someone, or at least very much prepared. And this is what Terror al Extremo is doing, a YouTube channel located in Ecuador who does urban explorations and paranormal investigation. In one of their latest videos, they visit an abandoned chapel in the middle of the woods, and it's a beautiful place, or at least it was. Nowadays it looks pretty much abandoned and creepy as it can get. Both explorers go armed with cameras and equipment, and what happens next will chill you to the bone.
That looks freaky.
See?
In this first part of the video, we can easily observe that this place is huge. It's a labyrinth. In other words, it could be easily someone's hideout or a place for rituals. And it won't be long before Terror al Extremo realizes that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place. At first, they arrive at a small house, and from a certain distance they can identify candles that are lit up. Once they get closer, these candles go out and things start to happen.
Like someone blows out the candles?
Creo que hay alguien allá dentro.
Where? Oh.
Buenas noches.
They start feeling a bit creeped out by it all. They approach the place slowly, only to find out there's no one there.
Buenas noches.
They probably ran away. Oh!
Ay, güey. ¿Qué pasó? Mira.
Oh.
¿Ya viste?
By now, they're pretty certain that they're not alone. Now the question is it ghosts or is it something else?
Ay,
Or both.
Ay.
The main cameraman captures strange noises coming from behind the building, and both point out that they see some sort of shadow figure crossing one of the doors. They aren't able to capture this on camera.
Ay, no manches, Odín. Alguien pasó a un lado mío.
Pero se movió la hoja, Luis.
¿Sí la viste?
Sí, la vi como... O sea, se movió la hoja cuando tú estabas ahí.
Just as the main investigator is explaining that he felt that there was something or someone there with them, a rock is thrown at them.
Oh, see, now that's when I'd leave.
Me dio un escalofrío tremendo. Sentí a alguien a un lado mío, Odín. Pero dices que viste la... ¿Sí viste la hoja?
But both investigators are about to find out that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
En serio, Luis, en vez de ti la hoja se movió como si le hubieran soplado.
Pues así, o sea, a un ladito exactamente, Odín.
Oh, no. What's...
Ay, güey.
What?
Another rock, this time a bigger one, is thrown at them, and I guess the intention was to hit the camera, which makes me think that this isn't a hoax or anything like that. The cost for such equipment is pricey,
And look at the trees
and I
moving.
don't think they would be fooling around with something like this. Now, if this is some sort of ghost or spirit, it could be a jinn. In Saudi Arabian culture, jinns are known for throwing rocks at people when they want to scare them away from a certain place. However,
Oh,
if this
sure.
isn't a jinn, it could be a person. But if we roll back and play the video once again, it seems that the rock came from the top of the tree, and there is absolutely no one
No
there.
one there. That's... Now they decide to leave.
Algo de miedo,
The
I
investigators
know, let's just walk
reach
through
a
this
series of
creepy little
underground
cave.
tunnels, which makes me again think that this is the perfect place for a hideout, be it for some sort of ritual or something else. I don't think that they should be there all alone.
Ah, no inventes, es adentro de la iglesia, Odín. Más bien de la
Oh, there's
capilla.
candles again.
Las luces en alto, ¿eh?
Oh,
Mira, 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 mira. Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
what the f...
Pero no inventes, ¿sí lo viste así como voló? Sí, sí lo alcancé a ver, Luis. La vi la mitad del árbol. Ah, no manches, sí, mira, mira, sí, 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 lo estoy viendo, está arriba, 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 arriba. Ya se desapareció, hermano. No inventes.
Scared
Wait, what?
and creeped out, they head back to the car. When they spot a dark figure climbing the chapel, they run towards it in hopes of capturing it on camera. And now they do something that most paranormal investigators don't do. They head towards the figure. They try to find out exactly what it is that's on top of the building. And this is when they almost regret it instantly. Some sort of bizarre ritual is going on. And this is, I guess, when they sort of upset whatever or whomever could be hiding there.
Could someone have, like, draped a coat
Odín, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está.
on a piece of string and lifted it up? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, nah, that...
Not satisfied with what they're seeing, they head to the chapel's backyard. And this is when things really take a turn.
Sí, 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 se ve que... Se está escuchando que hablan.
I can kind of hear something. Like, mumbling or chanting or...
¿Escuchas cómo estaban hablando?
Estaban como murmurando, ¿no?
Ajá.
De hecho, sí. Yo
Pues
vi
así
como si estuvieran
murmullos,
platicando.
pero-
Aquí.
It's so bizarre to me.
They are both hearing voices coming from inside the woods, and they decide to turn one of the lights off. This is what happens next.
¿Ya está?
Espérame, ya está, Ya te estoy grabando, ya estoy. Ahí está. Listo. ¡Ah, Luis! ¡Vamos, Luis!
What happened?
All of a sudden, Odin is abruptly pulled by some unknown force. This
Oh,
is when
shit,
his
it gets
friend,
dragged
still
quite a
rolling the
while,
camera, runs towards him to check out on him. You can see him passing Odin's camera, which he dropped at that exact moment he was pulled. And Odin
This
was
is
dragged
wild,
a few
man.
meters, which is somewhat impressive. Gladly, no one was injured, and you can see Odin trying to grasp exactly what just happened there. Now, taking into consideration that this is the second time that they could have broken a camera, not to mention many other factors such as their reactions, I don't think this is an elaborate hoax or anything like that. They are either being chased by a group of people that are possibly performing rituals in this area and they're not happy with their presence, or this could be legitimate paranormal phenomena caught on camera. Needless to say, they got the heck out of there as fast as possible, and I guess they never returned. In your opinion, could this actually be paranormal events captured on camera, or is it something else? And what would you have done if you were in this situation.
Kind of look like if someone like had a piece of
Now, I
string
don't know
and
if
a
you have a
coat
dog or a
and
cat,
put it over the
but
building
there
and like
are a lot
pulled
of
it up.
reports of people that actually saw something because their cats or dogs sensed it first. Now, it is known that dogs and cats have a broader range of frequency of light. They can see and sense and hear things that we humans can't. And this is sort of what happened with Will Langhart at 3 a.m. in the morning when he was home alone on July 27th. He heard strange noises coming from downstairs. He woke up, picked up his phone, and started taping immediately, thinking that it might be a burglar. The thing is, his dog also sensed it. Here's what he captured on camera.
Uh-oh, the dog's not happy.
At first, Will didn't see it. It was only after he posted this video to Reddit that he noticed that there was something there, looking straight back at them. If you observe right after his dog starts growling, you can see a pair of
eyes?
shining eyes in the stairway. And if we actually zoom in and slow-mo, you can see it much better. The thing is, if we watch this video to the end, we can see this thing, whatever it is, simply vanish into thin air.
Oh. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the dog's not happy, eh? He's like, you're really making me go first?
In your opinion, what is going on here? Could it be some sort of creature? Or was it something else?
I don't know.
Now, when it comes to paranormal activity, it's not just videotapes of abandoned buildings or homes. In West Africa, more specifically in Togo, Benin, and Senegal, an ancestral cult is practiced whose venerated entity is called Zangbeto, a term that means guardians of the night. Zangbetos are represented by figures wrapped in structures made of straw, wood, and other materials, and during ceremonies these entities display themselves by dancing in the center of ritual spaces. They are always surrounded by tourists, community residents, and practicing witch doctors of voodoo religion. However, according to local Yoruba legend, there are no humans under the costume, only spirits of the night. And there is no evidence that the manifestation of these spirits through so-called Zangbeto is a fraud. On the contrary, to this day, Zangbetos haven't been proven fake at all. Now, I've featured these kind of rituals
so there's
before
no
in
one
my
under
channel,
there?
but never a video like this. Usually videos of Zangbetos can be found on the internet in very low quality, and this specific video was uploaded by Dynast Amir in his Facebook page, and it shows very clearly that we're talking about something that very possibly is the real deal. This part of the video, we can see that there's some sort of offering that they're giving the Zangbeto, and soon it begins to dance. And at first I have to say I was a bit skeptical about this Zangbeto ritual. However, Dynast Amir shows us another part where we can see that there apparently isn't anything inside this voodoo mask.
I'm trying to look for feet. Ah!
But it doesn't stop there. Dynast Amir goes to another ritual in which he shows us witch doctors assembling one of these voodoo masks. You can observe in this part of the video that locals and tourists are a bit baffled by what they're seeing. Inside the Zangbeto, it's completely empty, and once the witch doctors assemble it, it simply starts dancing by its own.
Wait, what? Is that guy shaking it? Could someone be climbing in from the other side?
The
Yeah.
thing is, this voodoo witchcraft is known only by some witch doctors and people that are a part of some sort of secret society where they share this ancient knowledge of how to connect to the spirit world. In your opinion, what is really going on? Do you think this could be some sort of hoax, or do you think this is
I don't know, man.
something else
I want them
that's
to
going
leave
on
a
here?
camera inside there
Since
so
the
we can see
invention
that
of
no
photography
one's
and
standing
video
there, you know?
cameras, people have been capturing many different things. From the most amazing to the most chilling and bizarre, video cameras have been used for basically everything. And needless to say, capturing the paranormal has been one of them.
Oh shit.
For instance, in the 1950s, a family known as the Coppers moved into their new home in Texas. In this picture, there were only 4 members of the family. However, a
What the
fifth
fuck
person
is that?
can be seen hanging from the ceiling. And in this picture, what's peculiar is that you can't make out this person's face.
Oh
Now,
my
this was in the
gosh.
1950s,
I'm
and
sorry.
in today's world, people use different technologies to capture paranormal phenomena. And one of the most recent technologies that I was skeptic at first is a Tesla car. The Tesla car has a sensor that detects people around it to avoid collisions. And last year, YouTubers noticed that their Tesla cars were detecting people that simply weren't there.
Oh my god. What am I doing? What if they just start surrounding me? Oh.
Oh, he's at a cemetery.
What the f***? Yo, saw that.
An Italian YouTube channel by the name of Paranormal Investigation Team was trying this Tesla thing out in an abandoned cemetery. And what they captured on camera was more than they bargained for. This is what happened.
Non so come saranno, raga.
Non lo so, ma se lo troviamo,
Cos'è stato?
sensore e si
Paolo?
vola. Cosa?
Non hai sentito?
Ma non cominciare a autosuggestionarti, per cortesia.
Both Paolo and his wife are discussing about how the cemetery is creepy at night and that it has been abandoned for years and is no longer a part of the town. When all of a sudden she feels a thud in the car, and then later on in the video it happens again.
Dai, smettila però.
After minutes sitting inside the car waiting for something to happen, they're both getting very tense with the situation. Paulo just wants to confirm if this Tesla ghost hunting thing is real, and she just wants to get as far away from this place as possible because since they got there, she feels something odd about this place. This is when finally they're able to capture something on the Tesla motion sensor.
Non l'ho filmato. Non l'ho filmato. Davanti nero. Di nuovo! Guarda, guarda, guarda. Guarda, non c'è niente. E non c'è niente. Non c'è niente. Ma c'era. L'hai visto? L'hai visto? L'hai visto?
After 30 minutes or more with the car parked in the same place, a person now is showing up. Someone that isn't there now appears in Tesla's dashboard. And Paulo and his wife are a bit scared. They get the heck out of there and they come back another day with someone else to help them tape this mysterious phenomena. However, what they captured on camera is a bit more baffling, and this time it left everyone creeped out to the point that they never returned to this abandoned cemetery. Check this out.
Sì, è pieno di croci anche lì.
Solo che non arrivano
Secondo me era
luci.
tutto un cimitero, hai capito? Vedi che
Sì,
c'è
sì,
uno
sì, sì,
spiazzo
sì.
gigante.
After having the courage to check out the cemetery for themselves, they go back inside the car and wait out for something to happen, something similar to their previous video. They expected something to show up in the Tesla dashboard, but this time it was quite different. What happens next is far more chilling.
Questione del luogo, Cioè non è niente di che.
Certo, quella può far tanto.
Potrebbe essere semplicemente quello. Oppure lei praticamente non c'è più. Perché abbiamo espresso il suo...
Te lo giuro, c'è qualcosa là. Dove?
I saw that. I saw that.
Dalle croci!
Dalle croci!
Ma infatti dalle croci!
L'ho là,
Non l'ho vista.
là, sì, l'ho visto.
If you look closely, the cameraman was able to capture a shadowy humanoid figure in the background diving into one of the graves. Unfortunately, the cameraman wasn't focusing in the background. I believe they did not expect anything like this to happen, and this is exactly why I believe this is possibly the real deal and not
Okay,
an
well that was
elaborate
more
hoax.
eventful
What do you
than them
think?
sitting in
Have you
the
ever
car.
seen anything like this? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to subscribe.
I really enjoyed that video. It was good fun. Except the last one was a bit boring, not gonna lie. Hope you had fun hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.